Big back streets with Coach shit. Happy New Year to your brother, man. We on the back streets, man. We live at the Pentagon studio, man. H-Town shit and outside shit, man. Y'all already know who in front of the camera, man. My bro, man. Every Tuesday he dropping some fire shit. He just wrapped up some badass shit last year. But I'm gonna let y'all know. I'm gonna let him introduce himself again to the world. Second time, Charm. I appreciate you, bro. Let everybody know who you is, where you from, and what you got going.
Man, yeah, man. B DA HUSTLA in the city, you heard me? Just touching back in with Cole, man. It's been, what, about a year, man?
Man, almost. Or has it been a year?
Has it been a year? I think it's been overdue. We'll put it that way.
Okay.
You know what I mean? It's overdue. So, you know, just trying to stay active and keep moving and keep building, you know. And I see you trying to do the same thing. You know, y'all go follow Backstreets and Code.
Man, I appreciate that.
Follow, you know what I mean? Instagram, Facebook.
Man, stop it.
I like YouTube, all of it. You know what I mean? All of it. Go holler at my dog.
Man, my partner, my player, my homie, man, always tapping in with me behind the scenes, man. What's been the latest? What's been up? What you got new? What's in the works for 2021? What can the streets expect?
Yeah, man. So I'm in the process of finishing up Bank on Me Volume 3.
Oh, okay.
Back to business. We got the drop done. We were gonna drop it right before Bank on Me Volume 3, but we decided to wait. We're gonna drop Bank on Me Volume 3 on February the 8th. Is the date that we shooting for, you know, God willing.
Okay.
As long as nothing else happens, but February the 8th is the date that we looking like for Bank on Me Volume 3, and that's the next thing, you know. Other than that, it's been you know, just constantly grinding, trying to network, meet people.
You've been doing that too.
Trying to refine my craft, you know, build my fan base, take care of my business and treat it as a business.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Ooh, I like that. Treat it as a business. What do you mean by that, man?
So when I mean treat it as a business is like you yourself as an artist, as a producer, as a person, you know, like you a brand, you know, and your name is your brand. You know, and what I mean by taking care of my business and treating it as a business, so like my cousin, he's my, you know, videographer, and he does my videos and whatnot. And him, I have somebody that does that works with my social media campaign. Shouts out to Steve on your mark. Is his Instagram information. He handles my social media. I also have management, brain muscle management. Shouts out to my kinfolk Ike.
Okay.
We got that. Then we have a street team, which is headed up by my cousin Stan. You know, he's on top of that, meeting people, placing music in people's hands. You know, shouts out to Stan. Then my production team, it's D Ray, baby. You know that he's been very instrumental in what's going on. Claycy, produced by Claycy Miyagi.
Okay.
Follow him. He's got some stuff going with Young Red and Big Pokey and Devin the Dude. You know what I mean? I hope I ain't let that out of the bag.
Man, backstreet shit.
You know, he's got that going on and produced by Mo. Shouts out to Mo. Mo is also a big person behind the production team. Shouts out to Gonzo, Super Diesel. Very big instrumental part of the production team. Shouts out to Velvet Vibes. They've been coming in the loop. Part of the production team. Shouts out to everybody in 211. You know, everybody just showing love. I appreciate that from the bottom of my heart. You know what I mean? Young Black, Miss LaRue. Shouts out to First Person. Shouts out to Three Bubble. You know what I mean? That's who the Pentagon Studios belongs to. You know, very successful black young man. You know, and we in the business.
Nah, for real, man. Nice ass studio, man. If y'all able to book it or plug in, man, y'all come tap in, man. H-Town shit, man. You gonna know who got next list, man. Shout out Bust Down Media. What that was like, man, because it's like they paying attention. At first, I feel like they was like sleeping on you, but I feel like niggas starting to pay attention to bars, and that shit is coming back. And being you got the Conways, the Freddie Gibbs, and people like that, man. But what's that like to be on the list?
Man, I like, shouts out to Buzz Down, you know what I mean? Shouts out to Backstreets with Cole. Shouts out to Stay Down Productions, all of those media outlets. So what happened was, I want to say, so we'll start it off like this. what it was I started something called TMITs, right? Talk My Ish Tuesday. And that came about just from us having these business meetings, right? Again, from conducting my business like a business, having these business meetings, and it's like, dang, how do I grow my following? How do I get people to see that I'm trying to take what it is that I'm doing serious? So one of the things that was brought up was, hey, you gotta have content for the people. Social media is a big thing. Well, with me, and I spoke on this last time, is that like I'm a social introvert. You know what I mean? So I'm cool with people, but as far as like giving people an insight on what's really going on, like that's really not me. So it's like, how do I kind of stay in people's faces, but without giving too much or what I consider to be too much. So it was like I had started off with a few of the freestyles, and I was like, well, damn, let me make this a weekly thing to show people that I'm serious about what I'm doing. And then like nah, this ain't no one-off on some like, well, damn, I heard bro go live one time, or I heard him on this song, he was cool. Like, nah, like bro is really nice. That type thing. So that's where the TMITs came in at. And
man, that shit, you been consistent with it. Why Tuesdays? Why not Fridays, Thursdays? What, like, is that your favorite day? What is that about?
So how it all popped off was
He's
laughing because again we in our meetings or whatever, right?
Okay.
And I was like, man, I'm finna drop a freestyle or whatever, right? So then I dropped the first one, and when I like they was like, bro, you should drop another one. Like niggas is paying attention, like you waking people up. So I'm like, okay, well. I was like, well, how should I do it? Should I drop another one today? They was like, nah, like, why don't you make it a weekly thing and drop it on the same day? So then I had, that was that before or after we had dropped TMI?
That was right before.
So when I dropped the Talk My Ish, it was like, we do it since you did it the first couple times on Tuesday, like, let's just kind of build something around that. Talk My Shit Tuesday. Okay, let's run with it. And it that's how it came about. And ever since then, like I said, just trying to gain traction and just, I want people to be able to listen and be like, hold on, let me rewind what he said type shit. That's always, context in my content. You know what I mean?
Content, man, that make a lot of sense, man. Upcoming features, anybody you working with this year that you didn't get a chance to work with last year?
Yes. We actually started working together here recently. Right before the new year was up, my dog, and I don't know why I couldn't pinpoint why we hadn't worked together, and I've been knowing him for 20 years almost. My dog, First Person, shout out to First. You know what I mean? And here lately, we've really been getting it in heavy, and we also got a little project that's getting ready to come out. He was on Just Survive the Drought, Volume 1. He was on Keys to the Paper. So, like, and to be honest, like, this is like our ongoing feud. Like, bro ate me up on that song, you know what I mean? And like I kind of feel some type of way about that. So, on this next one, he definitely gonna come with it, and I know I'm gonna come with it.
Okay.
I'm not gonna let that happen again, bro. When you see this, definitely that's what it is.
Man, for real. Big Backstreet shit, man. What do you make of all the craziness that went on yesterday, man? They invaded the White House, man. People got killed. It's been crazy, man, these last couple of months, but last night was real crazy, man. We never really saw that shit in person. What do you make of all what's going on?
It showed what America is.
Front door.
That's like it shows what America is in its hypocrisy and how judgmental America is and how we hold one group of people to a certain standard and another group of people to other standards.
Talk about it, yeah.
Yeah. And it's like, if the shoe were on the other foot, where the powers that be have been as lenient as they were. So that
crazy.
That is that is something in itself. You know what I mean?
No, for real. No, for real, man. You was a part of the Cypher, man. Talk about it, man, being a part of the Down Cypher, man. That's big. Because they done had, I'm talking about the biggest of the biggest artists be a part of their Cyphers. And they one of the biggest in the city, man. So what that was like for you?
Man, that was definitely an experience. You know, everybody that was there was all solid. You know, good people. You know, they all got good projects going. You know, everybody, the energy in there was cool. Everybody was real cool. Like I still keep in touch with those dudes. You know, and I'm always in big support of all of those guys. Like if I see their music, you know, or I listen to their music, you know what I mean. I repost. I try to repost everybody's music and what it is they got going on. You know what I mean. Just because I saw that grind, you know what I mean?
For real.
And I definitely salute that. Definitely. So shout out to everybody who was on that cypher, you know, with me, before me, and those to come. You know,
man, for real. Shout out to them.
Down Productions.
Man, shout out Stay Down for putting shit like that together big in the city, man.
Man, we need to get a Backstreets with Cole.
Man, we gotta get, everybody want me to do one, man. I gotta make sure it's right. I gotta make sure the vision, the production, and the camera. I don't want to just put it out there like that, man. But as soon as we get it, man, you know you're going to be one of the first ones I call. Man, for real.
I'll let you, boy.
Nah, for real. As always, bro, could you drop some advice for the artists that's watching?
Consistency.
Talk about it.
That is what I've learned. You know, consistency is key. And at the end of the day, there's really no blueprint for it. You know, you have to find your own blueprint. You can. My thing that I would give advice to people about is just everybody that you see who you deem to be what your definition of successful is, whether it's music or life or whatever you may have. You know what I mean? Take a piece, you know, a game from what it is that they're doing, and then, you know, adapt it to what it is that you have going on in your life.